So the beautiful part about making money online is you don't have to have everything perfect. There's a lot of people that think that. And anyway, here we are. Just got done holding my amazing, beautiful granddaughter, Charlotte Faye. She was born a month ago this Thursday. So if anyone has experienced, the grandchild, just it's kudos to you because this is our first and I love it. And it's just amazing to be able to be here, be able to be home for her. My name's Tammy. I'm the Fearless Mama. I'm here with my Fearless crew, and we're going to be doing an overview here tonight. Every single Monday, my son and I have been doing these for the last 6 years. Wow. Talk about consistency, right? Last 6 years, we've been live, and so you might see some of the replays. I've used this system for 6 years, and we relaunched it in 2023. And so we've added a lot of things since we relaunched it. And I wanted more of a income stream for myself and my family. And I love high ticket sales. So that's what we're going to talk about here tonight. So these are optional. These Zooms are optional. I actually make sales on automation. So I want to state that right up front. Okay, as I introduce my son here, these Zooms are very optional. You can get right back to the website. You can read all about it. You can watch the 7-minute video. We have the intermediate levels, we have the advanced levels. I'm teaching advanced strategies all the time to my top leaders. I just want people to know that this is what I've put together in my 12 years of experience as I've put together my internet marketing strategies. So it might be, you learn something here tonight, you can take it and you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. I believe in the law of giving back. This industry has gave me so much that I share a lot of stuff on this Zoom. So you can take notes, you can take, whatever you want to and implement it into your business. But there's one thing that I'm so glad that I learned years ago was a list. And I shared that with some of my inner crew, my inner circle folks here today. And I have 3 strategies, actually 4, that I'm using on a day-to-day basis. One of them, YouTube. So tomorrow night, we actually have a YouTube training. So anyone that's at the supreme level, I'll be teaching tomorrow night. And we're on a 90-day challenge. So Kat has been doing videos and Zooms and videos and Zooms since the beginning of March. So anyway, if you're new here, welcome. We're going to get started. Again, my name is Tammy. My son is Robert, and he's the one that does the formal presentation. And again, this is optional. Again, this is an automated system. So we make sales all the time on automation. This is just another part so you can see who you're going to be working with and our transparency. It's actually the #1 thing that I pride myself on is I'm a company owner, but I don't hide behind the websites. Have you ever joined something before and they hide behind the website and you don't know who the company owner is? Isn't that frustrating? So I wanted it to be different here with Get Fearless Freedom. So it's myself, my son, my programmer, and actually, believe it or not, my husband. He's put together a lot of the knowledge in the back office. Okay. So here we go, Rob. Are you ready? I'm excited. We're going to get this
I'm
party
ready.
started.
I am ready.
All right, cool. I'm going to pass it over to you.
Awesome. If you can keep your mom, if you could keep the guests mics muted, that'd be great.
I just did a couple, so yes, if
Okay.
everybody can cooperate with me, that'd be great. If you
Sweet.
don't, you're getting kicked off. No, I'm really, aren't I scary? That's the scariest that you'll ever see me do.
Right. Yeah, no, it's very awesome to have everyone on. This is a time you guys have taken out of your night to watch Get Fearless Freedom overview. These are optional. These are Zooms that we do for the community. This is where we explain what Get Fearless is in a live setting, and then you are able, I meant, to plug and play anyone that you have interested in Get Fearless. You can get them on these Zooms that are every Monday. And then we also have the Tuesday through Friday Blitz Zooms with Kat. She can wave to you guys. So we have a really incredible community here. This is, not something where we just use the words incredible and then it's like, oh yeah, that's what every Zoom community says. This is going to be built from the ground up, this entire system. This is something that is really making a mark in the entire community, and you're going to see why. And if anyone has seen the new 7-minute video, I want you to stay silent. However, if you have not seen the new 7-minute video, please type a number 7 in the comments. Very simple to interact with these Zooms. It's typically on your phone. You'll see a comment box, or on the Zoom itself on the Mac or PC. You'll see where you can comment and type a number 7 if you have not seen the new 7-minute video. Because the new 7-minute video, I fully edited and filmed the entire video. All right. And so with a good VSL, which is a video sales letter, the key thing about these sales letters and explanation of what you are about to embark on, I want to share with you guys what it is, what the 7-minute video is. And then what we're going to do from there, we're going to go into the full formal presentation. So I try to keep this within an hour, about an hour, because you're going to see this is electric Zoom. This is going to be like full of energy. There's going to be a lot of things that are like, wow, I help, what is it called? Eye bulging moments, like a brain, like, woo, like, like a light bulb going off. So you're going to see, okay, this is why the community is growing. This is why. So let me get to that video first. Got to find it in my actual file here because I had it, and then actually I'm on my other Mac. So let me airdrop this thing over real quick. I have two Macs in front of me. So if you're thinking you're gonna need to be techie, nope. Nope, not at all, because I'm the guy that is the techie one for you. I'm your fighter in the ring, the boxing ring. So that's the best part about this entire business is it's very, very simple. So let me drag this guy over real quick. This is why I love my setups I do. Okay, just like that. Okay, thanks, Mac. Appreciate you. Okay, so we're going to share the screen here. Open that. Got it. All right. So what we did here with the 7-minute video is we said, okay, we understand people want to have something basically laid out in front of them in 2025, right? They want something like basically hand-fed, spoon-fed to them. And so we said, if you can do simply what we're about to show you and plug into our system, this is what the video is going to share. So let me okay. Something. I'm trying to get this going here. Okay. Share screen. There we go. Got it. Here we go. Here's the new 7-minute video.
Well, hey there, this is Tammy. I am in front of my brand new Lamborghini. I know you're probably thinking, really? A stay-at-home mom loves Lamborghinis? Well, I do love Lamborghinis, but let me tell you, it's not mine. But I do see a lot of gurus like flashing Lamborghinis, cars, things like that. But you know what? You want to work with a real person. You want to work with a real team that can get you to the next level. Hey, this is Tammy Montgomery, aka the Fearless Mama. I have been online for over 12 years now, and I've used simple systems that do all the telling, selling, and explaining. And I really want to share with you the insane amount of money that you can make potentially with this system if you apply our methods of marketing. So you've either been brought here by a Facebook post, maybe you went to someone's website and you were curious to see what this is all about. What are they doing? Well, they're simply sharing a website, and then they get paid for our products, our digital marketing products, our coaching packages. And let me tell you, they are amazing. In the back office, I've shared my 12 years of experience on internet marketing. So you have the lead generation strategies already in place. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay. You will get paid 200, 500, 1,000, or 2,000. So whatever level you're at is the level that you will make money at. It's very simple. 100% commissions. There's no 1-ups, 2-ups, or anything like that. You don't have to worry about getting passed up. In fact, whatever level, like I said, that you join at is the money you will make. So if you are at the 200 level and someone comes in at the 2,000 level, you will still earn $200. It's very, very simple.
Oh, hey there, guys. It's Robert, co-founder of Get Fearless Freedom. Honestly, that. Okay, so do you guys hear that or no? Mom.
That's what it feels. Plus, join an online opportunity is the levels.
Hold on here. You guys could hear it? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. It must be on my end, so I don't mean to interrupt that. Just want to make sure it actually. Let me share that. Okay, here we go. I'll just skip to this part because this is really where it's at.
The email funnel builder. This is over $1,000+ value. My mom, before 2019, she had to pay our actual programmer, really great guy, and he's like, "Well, Tammy, what we can do is have a funnel builder." Well, the problem is you're paying literally over $297 a month for what we have at only $200. If you actually have an existing business and you just are trying to find a way, capture the lead, have that automation, have what we have, you're going to see perfected down the email marketing, and you're going to learn what we've done. What we give you is a business email account. When you are marketing, you can't use Gmail anymore. Now it's actually all there, a part of your GFF account. Pretty cool.
The mastery level is at the 500 level. And when you go into your back office, you're going to love it. You're going to love the automation. You never have to reply, and you'll learn how to effectively place ads and have ad copy as soon as you join in the welcome email for Craigslist.
We also at this level said, look, this is where the Pawn Stars, the Storage Wars, the American Pickers get the items to buy and flip and sell.
As you make money online, you want to learn how to invest 0 to 7 figures online. And he does these. It's the coolest thing. So we decided to put it into the 500 level. The Supreme level, $1,000. You will get access to my monthly top secret masterminds. You can come on and you can ask me any question and I will help you get unstuck. This is a nice, great community to where people can come on and they can ask me anything. The YouTube training is my favorite. The secrets that you will learn for the top sponsors, they all have a YouTube channel and you can get your setup too. Going beyond the limits, this is a must for everybody, every business owner. Mindset materials to help you get started on your fearless journey. This is the great grand poobah of them all.
This is a $10,000 value for $2,000. This is the top of the top, and this is paid one time. And then, of course, you are able to make that over and over. You got the postcard money marketing. You have all the AI and the ChatGPT, my personal mastery and elite training. And that's where AI will actually shine well. We have training videos. You're going to find all inside, incredible modules. We're going to talk about automation again. It's not what you know, it's what you don't know. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect.
This is very, very hot. We have a callback hotline, meaning if you have a prospect that has any questions, there's a 1-800 number included, and then I close your sales. Optional for you. I take 20% of the sale. It is literally up to you if you want me to close your sales or not. Callback ID is on every single sales page that you have that I email to your potential customers.
Okay, so what I do this a little different. I keep you guys on the edge. That's what I keep you guys a cliffhanger of what we have tonight for bonuses. So that's what I do. I make sure you guys are like, okay, but Robert was about to get to the bonus. Well, you will want to watch the entire Zoom tonight because this is where it gets very exciting, and this is my favorite part, the official overview. So that video you just saw, I filmed and edited the entire thing. It's a passion of mine, a big time love of mine is to get behind the camera and talk and actually say, hey, this is what we got going. And at age 30, guys, this is my passion, right? This is my passion project because it's gotten me where I need to go because you're going to see the entire system and why it's helping everyone create that lifestyle. It's a vehicle, it's an actual vehicle to where you are going to go tonight. So here we go. We have the ticket to freedom. This is a 90-day challenge, and Kat, she's a part of it. Our lovely, awesome friend and leader and family member, Kat, she is going to have a Zoom tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you can't catch this one, you're watching this as a replay, or somehow the cat tipped over the litter box, you can actually watch this as a replay or Cat Blitz Zoom. So, or again, first and foremost, obviously the 7-minute video. But we go into depth here. So here it is. It's the 24th of March. Wow. I can't believe it. It's already almost April. And so thank you for attending. And as you are attending or you're joining in, you're seeing this webinar, this live webinar, just make sure you guys are muted. Everything else, it seems that I'm always getting the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all totally fine. Everyone's great about that. Number 6, somehow, I don't know why, but they unmute. And if you unmute yourself, I will call you out. So that's the cool thing. That's the great thing. I'll say your full name. That's my little joke. That's the harshest I'll be on tonight. So, little joke. No distractions, of course, because this is truly a Zoom. You're here for a reason, right? You're truly here for a reason. And you want to get back to who invited you as well. So we have a very, very awesome neutral Zoom territory where whoever you invite, you invite the people to the Zoom, they're going to get right back to you. Okay, there's a lot of companies where you worry about that, who's going to get the sale. We have a very good model of getting back people where they came from. So here we go. What's in it for me? Well, that's the question that every single human being on this planet has. We actually are inherently selfish creatures. It's crazy and wrong and not good. It doesn't sound really that great to have that type of selfish nature, but that's why you are technically on the Zoom, because you want to see what is it going to do for you. And so what we've done is 3 simple steps. That's it. 3 simple steps. You get the lead flow. We show you how. You get the cash flow, which is the automated system, and then you get the freedom flow. It's the coolest business ever. And so you are here for a reason, right? You are here to make money. It's not here to say hi to Joe, the neighbor, right? Or say, hey, Sally, you're walking your dog. You're really here to actually make money. And that's really the truth, because when you want to make money online, you want to have a person that is going to back you, actually close the personal sales of yours. And so that matters, because my mother, who is a 7-figure earner online, she actually will close the sales for you. It's insane. So if you're brand new, you're like, whoa, Robert, you mean you actually are telling me a 7-figure earner will actually close my own sales? That is correct. That's what we do. And so first, we want to take a time machine. And a time machine because, I want to go back in time, because I really wish I would have been on the Zoom earlier myself. I wish I was actually seeing myself in 2025 back in 2019 to see where the growth has really happened. Like, I'm like, really, wow, this is insane to only see where we would be now. And so we want to have that little journey. We're going to take you on a journey, right? Not here, okay? I guess we went far back in time. We went too far. Okay, not that. We don't need the era of the New York City being built, right? Okay, no, we do not need that early 2000s. Okay, we're actually in 2025. And I can't believe to think that in the year 2000, okay, just take ourselves back to 2000 when you saw this. A person that was 25 years old, 25, is now 50 years old. Can anyone see where time is not actually slowing down? Unfortunately. Now, some are actually stuck in a time loop. You see them, you haven't seen your classmate, and you're like, wow, hey, you don't age at all. There are the lucky ones. I myself, I'm very lucky. I have great genetics. I'm 30, by the way. And so I'm very, very grateful for that. But just to think, 25 years old, now you're 50. So that to me, it actually moved me, right? And I said to myself, how can we present something hot tonight? Something hot for the audience. Well, what is it, Robert? Because you're building up to it. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to look like this. That's the greatest part. We're not going to be doing this. That's the good thing. Okay. We're not going to be studying charts and looking at diagrams and saying this is a bear trap and a bull trap and all that of crypto. We don't do that. We built a system and we have the education and the coaching. And tonight you will actually learn what the top sponsors do not want you to know at all. Like this is stuff that no one wants to share because what my mom does and what she's packed in this system is really what is actually getting people to the finish line. So, no, it's not an MLM. I mean, there should be comments filled with relief. I am relieved. I'm relieved. Thank goodness that there is no MLM here. Or this is no network marketing. That means network marketing. I'm sure we all know what that is. Bugging people, messaging people. It is ludicrous, okay, to think that's what people are doing. But it has a cost of freedom. You're getting people to get annoyed, block you on Facebook. They don't like that. We want to have a simpler method that is a recession-based proof business. And yes, we're serious here because you matter. And so you want to keep till the end because we have industry-leading bonuses that literally Dave, he can wave to you guys. He just took advantage, and there's many other on here. They can all wave or say hi to you, turn on their camera, wave to you guys. These are the people that they're not going to tell you, but they did take advantage of the bonuses. So very insane. Just like any other opportunity in business online. I first off, I started the gym 2 years ago. I got in a really good health kick, and thus far, it's really paid off because I went to the gym every other day, or maybe every other few days, or whatever, every single day. So it's obviously what you put into the system. That's what's really cool about us is we automate you, and you're going to see what this is all about. So, 6 years strong, GFF was founded in 2019. Awesome, right? 2019. Now, this is what I really find interesting with online after, really working with my mom. The audience always says to themselves in their head, they say this. I want a system that's new, but yet that's been around and proven and time tested, but yet that's new and jazzy, but yet proven and time tested. I'm thinking in my head, are we in like a one of those like Hollywood movies where we're like back and forth and there's different time zones and dimensions, like a Marvel film? I don't think we are. We're in the real world. So we have to meet in the middle. We have to say, okay, being 6 years strong, but also having the latest and greatest in 2025, that's where I feel that we can come together. And so what we've done is we broke it down to very, very simple terms of advertising what we have. You post ads and the entire system will actually follow up for you. And then on that decision, you get paid, which is so cool. An MLM structure, okay, if we want to look at MLMs, and there's a lot of people on here that absolutely hate MLMs. I already know who you are. I don't need to say it. But the reason why MLMs really fail is because of that network marketing, right? Structures change up, companies don't like you making that much money. This is why we had to see the alternative vision with GFF. We said, how about where a person can make $1,000 to $2,000 in one sale rather than grind it out on Facebook? So, what we've done is we don't create teams, we actually are creating a community. And you're going to see here, it's built on that freedom and the automation to its core, which is amazing. So, here we go. If you ever want to see live updated testimonies as they come in, and they're always submitted, this is the link you want to go to see it on our website. Okay. However, we have results that are even updated sooner than that. Okay. Results after results. And these guys, get ready because this is insane what you're about to see. $5,000 days with my mom's results right here. $5,000 days. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't even think a job that's working on the bottom of the ocean. Okay. I just saw the new movie Last Breath. I don't know if anyone's seen that new movie. Okay. I got moved by it because the guy actually survived a 40-minute under the water dive, okay? No oxygen, and he lived. And guess what? He doesn't even have $5,000 days, okay? He was at the bottom of 300 feet or 90 meters underneath the water, and he wasn't even getting paid what he's worth. So, wouldn't you want to get paid what you're worth? And so, right here, we have incredible, after over and over and over and over, I'm literally almost like a broken record here. We have days that are happening for our members as well. And so, Mary Beth on here, she can wave to you guys, a wonderful, wonderful friend of ours. Actually, we've known her, well, my mom has, and I've known her a long time too. My mom has known her since 2012. So the friendship and the alignments that we're making with our community are not just like, hey, this is a flashy, crashy, hey, I'm making money online. There are people that are private about their results as well. However, a rock star right here, look at this. This is insane what our great friend, can you please keep muted or I'll talk you, or let me see who that was. Sharon Curtis. All right. You guys see, I do call it out. So that's all I ask is a simple,
Sorry,
simple
I'm helping Grandpa give Charlotte the bottle. I apologize. I'm not
no,
doing my
you're
job
fine, Mom.
tonight. Maybe someone else should be co-host.
You're fine, Mom.
I'm having too much fun with Charlotte over. Sorry.
No, you're not. That's good. I'm glad. No, it's so cute. Freaking awesome, awesome. So we could unmute Sharon Curtis again, or keep her muted.
I
That'd be
got her.
awesome. Okay. All right. So back to the movie here. So we have incredible. I just love this right here. Just the incredible people that are actually joining other members of members, literally like a Christmas tree of lineage. It's so cool. So we have Darvell. This is Mary Beth's sale, by the way. Darvell here. So there's Dan that joined Mary Beth recently, and then she had Darvell. And look at this. He literally started posting what we do and he got his first sale, $2,000, just like that. And this is awesome. Like, I mean, just a duplication of what the system is, right? And what they're putting, they're actually being able to see what we have, and then they're implementing what we teach. So, very cool. Kat here, she can wave to you guys again. Her results are amazing. Just her energy, her beautiful, just I call it almost like an aura of just incredible leadership she has with her people and just how she's been able to get them into Get Fearless. We have Dave here. Dave, he can wave to you guys. He just joined Mary Beth. Really great gentleman. I talked to him yesterday, and I said to my mom, I was texting her, I said, man, I haven't had a one of the greatest guys I've ever talked to is Dave. And he can wave to you guys. But Dave, very nice talking to you. You were very, very nice. So it's going to be a great thing to get your bonus off in the mail. So just wanted to tell you that. We have Carrie just joined me. We have doctors, lawyers, we have all these great people. Arnold, he just got one of our bonuses as well. Paul, great. Christina, she can wave to you guys. I always say wave because it's like so cool and personal, but she also got Tony in and she's making money as well. So this, again, I could keep going. I could literally keep going, but I have to show you this because this is what we are all about. We're about the freedom, right? The freedom in 2025. But in order for things to change, we truly have to change our paradigm. Okay. And the number one thing is, and this is a big thing for me, and I had to really get over it, but you actually have to believe it's possible. And the thing is everyone, every guru, every type person on stage, or Tony Robbins, or you name it, YouTube video you're watching, it's always about believe it's possible, but they really aren't actually believing it, right? They're not actually doing the action to do it. They may believe it in their heart, but they don't actually take that BGTT strategy, right? So, this is why it's so important why at Get Fearless, you're plugging into something that's already been proven, existing, something that actually has a great follow-up. And you saw my mom closing all the sales. So this is what we do. We said, how can people that join, they're brand new on the Zoom replay or a webinar tomorrow, how can they feel like they're the guy on stage? Because I know everyone has a burning absolute desire and passion to get on stage, at least be recognized, that absolute hope in life that it's going to get better. Well, you don't understand what the guy did to actually get up there, right? And so that's why plugging into the system with our tools, digital marketing, that's where you can really start changing your own paradigm. And so with the evolution of digital marketing, it's changed a lot. Like when I talked about the timeline and I said, look, we're going back in time and now we're in 2025, where does it matter now? Well, we missed a lot of those time, right? Guys, I'm sure a lot of you on here have missed the dot-com era. If you would have known to actually get in and get out and then get back in, right? That's always how it works. Out in, and actually would have been able to make a fortune in that. The App Store, you could have had your son or daughter get into coding, make some apps on there, make us a millionaire, multimillionaire. Guys, there's a lot of stuff that we could have done. But the thing is, with the revolution of digital marketing, that's where we're here. Okay, we're breaking out those chains, getting rid of the thought, hey, I got to go to Indeed.com. We're going to reverse it tonight. Okay, and so it begins right now. We're going to make money and we're going to ask ourselves if we could close the sale. So, mom and I, we have a great callback team. Okay, and we actually set you up. Dave, I want you, if you have the fingers, the stamina in your fingers to type out, but I would love to hear your raw, actual experience with me yesterday on how I set you up. I actually, in fact, this is the part, Dave, you're give under a minute. Can you think you can do that? Because John, you are quite an awesome personality. I just love talking to you. So, Dave, can you tell them how I set you up yesterday?
You want me to unmute and do it?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Okay,
yes,
great.
absolutely.
Wow. Well, where do I begin? First of all, just the fact that you do this is beyond belief for me. And it was just a seamless thing. I had, filled out the form that you sent me, and I'm 74 years old, so there's a lot of young people out here that have
Right.
one or two up on me when it comes to this technical stuff. But anyway, it was just incredible, and everything that you did, those little like the graphics that you made for me and stuff. I loved it. I just
Ah,
yeah, it's just really really impressive. And trust me, I've been around for a while. Um, and this is not my first rodeo. It's a wonder all the rodeos I've been in that I can even walk. But anyway,
right.
anyway, yeah,
Exactly.
it's awesome. You guys, I'm just so thankful to God that I found you
Well,
through Mary
likewise, I
Beth.
mean, honestly, very likewise. And when I was telling my mom yesterday, Dave, I was like, literally it was like a ebb and flow. It was a very easy talk. And you were like, this is, yeah, wow, Robert, I can't, it was really
Yeah,
great. And then we just essentially, this is what I love about Dave, guys, is, he filled out the form. And this is by the way, we have bonus, configurations of your business. This is why we're talking this way. But he took advantage of one of the bonuses that you guys are going to see you can't pass up because what he did was he got with Mary Beth, and then of course this is a bonus available to you'll see in a moment here, guys, what I'm about to actually reveal. But I love when I was talking with him because he's like, oh, this, and then we were just back and forth, and basically now I said, Dave, you're ready, and he's like, you're ready? I said, you are ready. And it was just, it's really cool because we get to work together. And then Mary Beth she's just really great. So it's great to have Mary Beth. Thank you for bringing Dave and thank you for that. Just love hearing it. And then just the email follow up, you guys. Dave, because you know how I got on your list, your email landed right in my inbox, by the way, right away. So the trainability of this new email system was as soon as I, opted in, I got it, the new email that came out that was what was out this evening. So that's just where it's really cool. I wanted to tell you guys about the done for you email marketing we do. And then the images he was talking about, we actually make it where the image is you're advertising it. As simple as that, a website. So very cool. These are past images, again, examples of like a St. Patrick's Day image. We have the cool thing about here, guys, is we actually never ship anything. So at the core level of GFF, you're going to see about our physical bonuses, but the core level is it's actually all digital. So here's a really great thing about here. So we have the gold rush, right? And the gold rush, I love history. And history is I really love alternative history too. I don't like just read the textbook and believe it. I like to read like why was there a gold rush? Why was there? And what I found out was really a lot of the men and the miners and the people back then, they actually really had the people that made the blue jeans, the Levi Strauss, the shovels, the tents, the people that made that, the companies that made it for those guys, they were making the money. And now you're thinking, wait, Robert, you said that there's going to be a light bulb moment in this space online to market. And I said, yes, this is the light bulb moment. Because, guys, we're actually the blue jeans of 2025. And so when we get into an online opportunity and we say, okay, that's awesome, that's very great. But what happens is there's this block in our mind, right? And our ego ultimately says, no, we got the gold. And realistically, the wife knows the truth. John, I love joking with you guys on the audience, but the wife said, yeah, right, Jim, you really got the gold. And so our ego, that pride gets in the way, and that's not good. So our mind, we got to really have that control. And so we have to say, money is a tool, and that is it. There's nothing more than that. There's not the love, there's not any of that. It's simply a tool. And so what we found was a problem. There was a problem in the online world. And when you join an online business, what happens, like Dave was talking about, is he said he didn't feel left stranded, and that's the actual great thing, like a tumbleweed, going through going through the Great Plains of Texas or whatever. You just don't feel that way when you're at home and you actually are in something that helps you get set up. So my mom, her leadership came along and said, we are tired of all of the typical online businesses. How can we get them into a system, all there, self-serve, easy to actually plug in, but also have them feel a part of a community? So this is what my mom did. She said her personal life, they've actually been married for 33 plus years, my mom and dad, wonderful foundation. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm actually very grateful to have a wonderful family life. I had a very good childhood growing up, my grandparents. Okay. Now, here's the thing you're saying, well, Robert, isn't that a silver spoon given to you? Not one bit. I've been through the crashes of what my parents went through. They lost multiple, multiple, multiple homes to foreclosure because they did real estate investing. Our own personal house when I was like 11 years old, I actually did not know that we lost our house. They made it an adventure. Get this, ready? They made it an adventure that we are moving to another part of the country because it's out of new adventures and fun. We were so naive back then. Even at 11, I was like, you guys were able to pull that off. I mean, now there's kids that are like 5, 6, 8 years old, and they're like, Mom, I already know what you're pulling off. They did a really good job, card counter at a casino. That right there was amazing. So what they showed is they showed a vision for Mom and I, right? They said, well, son, what you can do is you can go the route of your sister, go to college and find a career and go down that path, or money is not going to always necessarily be easy, but the freedom is always outweighing that. And I'm like, well, freedom, there was a quote on that. I'd rather have dangerous freedom than peaceful slavery. And I love that. I think, Dave, you probably love that quote too. It's great to have that quote. And I love that quote because the freedom is where I was like, no, I'm not going to do I'm not going to do a 9 to 5. And so with Verizon, I actually quit my corporate job in 2017. That's when I quit my job. And so when I quit that, I said, Mom, there's got to be a way to make money online and not necessarily this, or that. How can I work with you? And so the digital systems really have changed and helped me a ton. And so now, personally, I love going out hiking. That's like my ultimate thing, hiking and going to the gym and just having a really great, freedom-based lifestyle because I'm able to meet new friends. I go out on the hiking routes and stuff and meet great new people. And actually, I'm fully debt free, which is absolutely a beautiful feeling. Very grateful, very, very grateful. So this is just a little bit of the extra of my life. I actually love going to equestrian and places like with horses and boarding. And I have a really good friend actually here locally where she's like, "Hey, Robert, do you want to come out and like donate your time for these horses?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I love horses. They're the most beautiful creatures." So I went there. It was a few weekends or about a couple months ago now, but I go there. I try to go and donate my time, to these animals. So, why is freedom? Why tonight, right? What does it matter, really?
Hey, Rob,
That's a question.
look who I
Yes,
got.
Mom. Oh my.
Look who I got. I
Look
tried
at
to get
this,
her to settle
guys.
down so everybody could see what my why is. So everybody type
Mm.
in the box, what is your why? This is Charlotte Fay. She's trying to take a nap, but she's not too much.
Aw,
She's a little fussy, but that's okay. I just wanted to share my little why with everybody tonight. Whoopsie.
very nice.
She's the she's
She's
the she's the little angel here. Whoops, she lost her little binky. But yeah, I just had
oh,
to interrupt the pattern here for a minute and show everybody.
totally.
But I'll be back on.
All good, Mom. Yeah. I love when you pop in, especially with Charlotte. That's just always a heart melting moment. She's so cute. Very well-natured baby. So freaking smart at already like 1 year. She's so observing. She's just very, very, wow. She's so with it for 1 month now and like a couple days. So very, very awesome. And, of course, with good news, right? We have is you guys, part of the system, are able to get paid 100% of the sale. And so what happens typically with a lot of these type of programs is you say, hey, you got this hosted here. I only, you're going to get 80% of the sale, or you're going to get 70 or a 60-40 split or whatever that. And so we said, what we really want you guys to do is see that there's a whole flow to this. So part of our mid bonus is you actually are able to get 24 hours. In 24 hours, we will be able to get traffic right to your website. And so, Mom, we'll cover that like towards the end, but I just want to do a pattern interrupt in the middle that we actually do provide the actual traffic in that. So it's in the actual entire process. So pretty cool. And here it is. Easy comp plan. Now, this is my favorite part because money's a great tool, right? And that's actually where I do enjoy the usage of it is because it's a tool. And so what's very nice about this is we created an instant payment platform. And so a lot of times what happens is when I said, you're making a sale and then you worry about the company taking in the sale and then you wait 30 days. I'm sure we've been down that route. Anyone that's done an MLM or network marketing, you know that feeling. They hold it. You feel basically like this. You're at a 9 to 5 on your laptop. That's all it is because you feel that it's a 2 week schedule or a month or a rollover. No. Here we Get Fearless. It's a peer-to-peer payment system on how you want to get paid. So with Dave, for instance, he wants to get paid with, multiple ways or PayPal or Venmo or, links that, I'm working with him. So that's actually how it is. Like this is an example on where we just guide you right through. This is how you want to get paid. And then these are the options of just a very small bit of options because we've gotten personally, Mom and I, we've gotten paid in gold, gold coins. We've gotten paid in barter. By the way, great ideas for anyone that's an existing member. If you want to get paid in maybe Bitcoin possibly, or a Cash App, Zelle, Vero, bank to bank, wire transfer, MoneyGram, you name it, you have that flexible option. And these are just, again, more sales that have come through our entire system for all the members, and of course, the success of the company. So really awesome. Just so you can see the over and over all duplicatable results. So here we go. We're simply reselling, right, these digital products and tools. Well, Robert, what is that? What are these products that you tell me about? Because it's great. There's a self-serve business, and you're having people that are making these results. And you have Kat all the way from Germany 6 years ago. She learned English, and now it's her second language. And guys, if anyone can do it, Kat can, because she learned an actual second language and now is making money and Get Fearless Freedom. So it's like, if anyone can do it, okay, and they actually can learn a second language, I have to emphasize on that. Anyone that knows a second language, immediately I have respect for them. I don't care if I just met someone in the store and they said, "Oh, I know French." In fact, the guy that programmed our entire beautiful system here actually knows French as well. So I love people that have dual language, because I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So here we go, more and more. Facebook results. This is from our Facebook group. If you're in the group, you can scroll for eons. It's pretty amazing. So here we go, a turnkey business on automation. And what we've done, guys, before I get to the levels, I'm going to show you how you get paid, because that's a very important part, because you want to understand you're using that money as that vehicle. So here we go. Other systems, what happens, and this is really a testament of some people on here, they can say, "Oh, I've been in other programs, it takes too much time, or I have to buy another system to connect to another system." Here, we built it all from the ground up, in-house, from zeros and ones. It's all ours, never hosted on anywhere else except for our code base. So we made it where this is a beautiful back office, very modern, very simple. So we wanted to, we got a lot of feedback. We heard, okay, but I want it still modern, but I also still want it simple. And simple outweighed more of the modern, right? Because people want it duplicatable. And so that's what we've done, is that simple one-click funnel when you get and plug into the system. Okay, done for you, business in a box. We have unlimited campaigns and capture pages. Here's a little peek of what we're all about. We are, again, the blue jeans, and here we go. So we have an issue. We have a big, big problem going on in the industry, right? Because part of our first level, that you get the unlimited capture pages and those tools for Get Fearless Freedom, what happens is there's capture pages that look like this. They look very 1998, right? Like I talked about the early 2000s in the beginning. That's what it looks like in even now 2025. So how can we stand out amongst the crowd? Well, sometimes standing amongst the crowd is actually being the most simple. I know you're thinking, you mean to tell me I don't have to be down in Fremont Street in Las Vegas in a circle and be like dancing on my head to stand out in the crowd? That's correct, because when you actually have a clean white capture page with no garbage around it and simply an email opt-in, you are going to see your opt-in rates skyrocket, way better than you would ever see any elsewhere. And so what we've done is created a very simple, again, part of this first level. We have the unlimited email, or sorry, the funnel builder, the campaigns, the actual email system. Very freaking amazing. And you can see this can be used for any business, which is really amazing. We simply advertise, again, that link, and then have the system do it. We have the leads, and this is the 4 places that we love actually advertising. This is actually one platform, Meta. It's actually, yes, it's Instagram and Facebook, but it's really under one. Okay. And so Meta, Facebook, Instagram under one, that's one place we love going. And it's really hot because with the images you're about to see that I make for everyone on day one when you start tonight, you're going to see how wow, okay, I plug into the system, I do the ads, and then you have the system explain it. So YouTube, Craigslist, and email marketing. We have, again, my little screenshot of my mom's phone. I grabbed it from her. I said, Mom, I got to get this for the Zoom. This is what, she does. And of course, we give you all the ads. And these are ads that are actually in the Getting Started guide tonight when you join. Very, very cool. And these are not like ads from like 3 years ago or, 5 years ago. These are ads that are very, very like very visual pleasing on the eye. Like, wow, you mean that's the actual business? And here's examples what we just did. We survived the MLM apocalypse. And then we have like all the explanation of the actual business. For them to request your 7-minute video, we have like a little boxing ring here. We have also images like this. We make it easier to make money than a card counter at a casino. We have just really amazing zooms, images that actually will go over and see that right there. Day one, you get these images. Okay, 4 powerful levels. And I was making this slide actually last night, and I said to myself, how can I break this down quickly visually, what 4 levels really are, but like have like a cute little like icon for them, right? And so I said, well, really the base level is that, that, and that, and then it just goes and flows with the rest. So here we are. This is the $200 level. It's the easiest business created. You're going to see this exact level here. Okay, here we go. So typically, like I said on the 7-minute video, and what my mom, and I want to emphasize on what my mom had to do in 2019. So our programmer, the guy behind this entire system that you see that we built from the ground up, because you obviously need a programmer, right? You need marketer, programmer, community system that you don't have to build. You do not have to build, and this is the part mom because she's watching Charlotte, but she would love to always normally interject, and I gladly accept her interjection because the thing is this is where, guys, you don't have to do. Remember when I said self-serve, plug in, and actually duplicate? This right here, the email funnel builder, this is $1,000+ value only for $200, and it's paid one time. That's it. And so what we said is, okay, we want to build a foundation of that. We know people most likely, $200 divided by 30 days is $6.66. That's it. So $6 a day. You have only paid one time, $200. That's it. Okay. And so very, very affordable, and you are able to get into the community. There we go. It can be used for absolutely any business. We're talking any business you can use this system for, which is so cool. And what's also really good is we have the email marketing and the funnel builder behind it. And you get your own professional email account, which is amazing. Part of Get Fearless. You saw, remember when I said to Dave, I said, Dave, his email ended up in the inbox as soon as I opted in. Mom sent the portal, the email that you're going to learn about here, the automation. Well, guess what? I got the email because Dave is on our system. So, absolutely freaking cool. And of course, we have the next level, guys. The next level is a $2,000+ value. Now, this is extremely undermining this value because the thing I'm about to share with you guys is a $30,000 value, what I'm about to share. Okay. This is even for even existing members. This is for existing members. Be ready to be mind blown. Total pattern interrupt change tonight. What we recently just got with this level, and guys, you want to plug in at least to this level. $500, okay, paid one time, and this is all what you get, okay? First, we haven't want to explain this part though. The Craigslist auto reply software. Now, when I paint a picture, and guys, close your eyes for a moment and just paint this picture. You're out with family, maybe you're at Applebee's, your Cheesecake Factory, you're at a basketball game, you're at a softball game for your daughter, okay, and you get an email and it says, "Hi, I would love more information about your business." Are we all there? Okay, what is the typical first thing we do? Oh, honey, or if you're, maybe just, single, or you're, just all in your own world, and you're, wow, where's this? Okay. Oh, I gotta start replying. No, no. Our Craigslist auto reply software will actually auto respond for you. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And this software will be able to reply when someone actually goes to your ad, clicks reply, they will get your information on any business, whether it be, you need it for a landscaping business or real estate, or you're selling a bunch of apartment units down in the inner city of Detroit. Whatever you have to do, you can use this software to reply to those people. And that is it. $500 one time. You have that ability also to resell it. You can also sell Get Fearless Freedom on Craigslist. Incredible. Okay. And part of this level, because we really wanted to put, I call it in the middle, because the 500's at the middle, right? Essentially, we wanted to say, how can we get people like really, really jazzed up about this level? Like, what would make it almost like, okay, where is that credit card, honey? I got to get that out. I got to get this, that part we wanted to go. So we wanted to share with you guys where the Pawn Stars, the Storage Wars, the American Pickers, all find their items generally, okay? Where are they connecting in to online to kind of find where these items are at or similar? So I said, all right, this is where it's freaking at. Mom had to turn on her camera, so freaking excited about this because we just won a $30,000 Harley Davidson auction for only $4,520. That's it. A $30,000 bike for $4,500. And guess what? Only 700 miles, owned by a veteran. This, guys, is literally where I whip out my card and say, where, Robert, where do I find this website? Where? Because I gotta know. Well, we share it at the $500 level. And this is not just Zoom talk. This is not a hype talk. This is truly where we get these items. Ready? Here it is. And you're saying, Rob, that is a photo online. That is simply a photo online. I'm not believing a thing. Well, here I am. Here I am at the locker the other day. My dad and I, we went in, we got our, unit for it to store it. And of course, it's absolutely running beautiful. There's a couple things like a hose, I think, that needs to be replaced at the bottom there. I can share, I can zoom in, but basically we got this beautiful vintage 1986 Harley for only 40 freaking $500. That's 30 grand that these things are going for because my dad found where to buy it. I gotta tell you what, this
I
is
think we need to
the,
increase the level, the amount of money that we charge for this information. By
I
the way,
actually totally agree with you, Mom.
she's listening to her uncle, so she's all, well, she took a nap. She's taking a nap.
Awesome. Aw, hi, little one. Baby. So this guy's right here is this is where when my dad told my mom, has anyone been in the situation where your wife or spouse and you told them, hey, honey, I don't really mean to go here, but I bought something. Has anyone had that? Please, I would love comments. I don't mind it. I do not mind it. Because has anyone been in that situation where your spouse basically wanted to chew you out? Or your family member or someone you live with, roommate, you name it. Has anyone been there? Let me see these comments. I want to see this in real time. I actually am quite, I always get, yes, Valerie, have you? Valerie, oh my gosh.
Valerie
Okay.
has. I was like,
Valerie,
what did you do now? I said, what did
right.
you do now?
No, I bought
Certainly.
a vacation on a boat for 10 days and said, "Here, this is what we're doing."
Uh,
And the jaws dropped. What? But we had a wonderful time.
Very nice. Yeah, you can't take uh you memories are the best, right? They're the best. And so memories are obviously even on a bike, they're on a physical item you get or an adventure. And so when my dad told my mom, hey, I just was able to take an arbitrage of how I flipped coins, which by the way, we also share where to get coins cheaper, flip them. So my dad took actually from this level that he came up with, so all that in the back office, he said, I'm going to take a couple coins and I'm going to flip it to a Harley that's worth 30 grand. So it's awesome. And these guys are new paintings we just got. We are also flipping these. If you want one of these, let us know because we do have these available if you want it part of your collection. But this is just so cool, right? Right here. Dad and I, we just love to do this stuff. And we included at the $500 level. There I am with him, one of the auction places at the $500 level that you guys can go to the right on their website and be able to buy anything from them as well. Okay, so Val, you can see the theme is Hollywood tonight. Valerie's laugh. She's smiling. I love her. She's my fearless grandma. That is not my blood grandma, but she's my actual grandma when it comes to my fearless family. She believes in me so much. I believe in her. And, I just said, with the 1,000 level, how can we really make this come home? How can we just take what we have, actually have live trainings? How can we actually make this a cinema masterpiece? And so we said, okay, $4,000 value because you're getting everything from the top down in everything that you see with Get Fearless. So the supreme level here, we said, okay, mom loves where we go back and forth. Mom and I, we absolutely love talking and actually explaining what our passions are in marketing, how we're getting to these places, how are we able to share where to go and what to do and how to get unstuck. So we took all that and we put it into a live actual Zoom where you guys can get on and you will actually be able to be a part of our masterminds as well as my mom's YouTube extension she's found. We're going to actually have a bonus that you're going to hear mom will explain tomorrow. So you join tonight, you will get a tomorrow bonus. We're going to talk about that in a bit. But we have beyond your limits training. Mindset's very, very important, like big time. And I know people talk about, hey, it's important, and then they look past it. We truly, really help you with this 1,000 level. Of course, for 1,000 one time, faceless video blueprint marketing. Mom actually has new strategies on this search engine platform. Because here's a fun thing that you're going to learn the secrets tonight. So we have YouTube is actually a search engine. It's not a video platform. It's actually a search engine. You look on YouTube, you type in how to fix a Cadillac converter on a 1953, blah, 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 right? That's what you look, search it up. I'm sure John, Valerie's husband's looked up how to fix the light bulb on our porch. Oh, there we go. That's YouTube, right? YouTube is a very good hot place, but what's even hotter is when people want to make money. So that's why we take any channel. I even have low subscribers to even subscribers that are like 2, 3,000 plus, 100 plus, you name it, and we help you with that. So going beyond the limits, of course. And then we have the $2,000 elite level. The $2,000 elite level is honestly like this is where when it came to be, mom said, "What can we do? Like this is $2,000, right? $2,000 can change a lot. Like when someone receives a $2,000 payment, it changes a lot." Because, like, oh, well, honey, I can pay this, I can do that, I can put this, I can, food for an entire, you can do whatever with $2,000. So we said, The value, though, for everyone, we want to make sure it has a lot of great value, right? Because we have even extra Zooms and mindset training and different other stuff that we just truly, really, really share with the elite level. We have the postcard money, the resources, by the way, in the back office, there's resource tabs where you can plug it right into offline strategies. We have even online modern. Like I said, we're in 2025. How would you like if I, being 30, like millennial, right? I'm able to teach you ChatGPT without, here it is, ready? Without feeling like you're stuck in the AI age. I can actually share with you how to use it as a tool for the good. I actually know how, and I share it all. So, we have, of course, all the affiliate integrations. We have, of course, the amazing different levels within the $2,000 level. Of course, we have all the video modules, packed in with the levels. And we also want to talk about automation again. It really comes down to this because one of my mentors got me out of my shell, and it was even more recent. He actually said it was a physical audience he was in front of, and he says, "Guys, it's not what you know, because there's a lot of people on here. You guys are already possibly in the know of certain things, but you're on the Zoom for what you don't know, right? We're here for what we don't know." And what we don't know is really statistically, when you get an online business, number one, you're not being helped at all. You're like confirm and go. That's literally what you call it, is it's a confirm and go. Mom sent $3,500 off to a guy in 2019. I think it was 2019 or right around there. She sent 3,500, literally $3,500 right off to a guy. Okay. And all he said was, okay, comma, at least he had some sort of form of punctuation and grammar correct. You're with apostrophe. Oh, that's important. Good to go. Period. No, thank you. No, awesome, Tammy. I'm going to help you on a Zoom. No community to plug in. Nothing. No extra bonuses, what you're about to see. Nothing. No follow up. Just you out in the middle of the ocean on your own with a life raft in front of infested sharks around you. Sharks around you. Mom, I remember back, this was when I was younger, she really looked terrified because she says, how am I going to leverage this? Like, what am I going to do? And so mom said, well, why not actually have this all fixed in 2025? Why not we just completely make it where people feel at home, they're able to plug in and have all their sales closed for them, optionally if they want. And this is the 1-800 number, 1-800-995-0795, found on all sales pages, the 7-minute video, and plastered everywhere through the person that you want to get back to. So right here, that's the number, and you're going to find their ID as well. And so part of our follow-up, if I met you and it was a first time audition, I met you right away, and I walked into a stage and I said, okay, I'm going to explain myself, what I'm doing currently, and this is where I'm going. I'm going to say what I currently do is I have an automated email portal. You know how you have to have follow-ups? Well, what we have is we have a system where whatever lead you gather, they're all protected by an API. And all the leads, guys, that you're getting, Dave's getting opted in, Valerie's getting in her funnel, all of those, they're all protected. Okay, they're all, every single one of them are protected. I don't know who's drawing on the screen. Someone's drawing on the screen. I don't know what that's about. It kind of caught my
Yeah,
eye
I
there.
see that too. I'm trying to figure it out myself. It's not Charlotte because she's with Grandpa right now. So,
Okay.
yes, it's not Charlotte. And also, if everybody, I'm actually in the other room, but I'm getting a lot of direct messages. If you could just do me a favor, and then tonight, especially just because we have Charlotte in the house, if
Mhm.
you can just call the 800 number because I'm not able to answer everybody's direct questions here tonight. So I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, so back to, our follow-up process. So this has actually never been done before because we have the API portal. So it's a really beautiful thing. What we've done is we now include paid email domain. So you part of the thing they changed up in 2024 is February. And everyone went like literally they scattered like it was like cockroaches like gone, out of out of a house. They do everyone went everywhere. They're like, what do we do? And so we said, well, we're going to make it where the email system is built from the ground up where you guys can plug in to that Aweber or get response, right? Or other autoresponders that we will have support for in the future. But really, it's cool because this is where the follow-up comes in play, right? Because the follow-up matters. And so when my mom, I'm sure you guys have gotten emails from her, or if you're brand new to on tonight, of course, thank you for staying on. But the follow-up matters because you'll begin marketing Get Fearless, and what happens is you're like, wait, how do I get the follow-up? People have opted into my funnel. How do I get that follow-up? Well, we do that for you, which is really awesome. So this is what it looks like, of course, on the iPhone or on your Mac or PC or Chromebook. We have the benefits of Get Fearless. So part of, maintenance, like oil change on your vehicle, or you have to, tweak or fix the battery in the bottom of a Tesla or something. I'm making up stuff, right? I'm joking, but really, there's always maintenance of a business, right? And so we said, how can we, for only $1.56 per day, and it's billed at $47 per month, that's it, 47, so $1.56 per day. How can we give them that beautiful ability to resell GFF, all those beautifully crafted, done for you emails, those Zooms, the overviews that you're on, and where you can invite anyone to, they get right back to you. So very neutral territory. We have access to all of our tools. So if you're up at 2 o'clock in the morning and you're like, oh man, I really want to watch this training, or I want to access this tool, you have that access, the unlimited capture pages, the bridge pages. You have the ability for us to host the 1-800 number with your little callback ID and all that, and also, of course, that paid email. So what's really amazing, and this is where I bring it home, and this is really something you want to see, because the bonuses of what we offer at Get Fearless, typically you'll see a webinar, you'll see a Zoom, and you'll see where they talk bonuses, but they're really essentially what you call bonuses that don't cost the company anything. Can we all agree? Type a number 8 in the comment zone if you see this, where you see bonuses, but you're like, oh, that's just like out in the air. That's like bluff. Like that's just simply that would not cost them a thing. It's just it's out of thin air. I'll see the comments. Oh, awesome. Okay, yep, right on. So you guys have seen that, right? And mom and I, we said, well, because we're doing this business, we have all of our incredible family members, being a part of this entire vision, this movement. We said, but how can we say we truly are actually the only company that does this stuff, like the portals, the email, the paid emails, the other systems that we have built into the back office, all those beautiful things, right? I said, Mom, there's got to be a way, there just has to be a way to actually have them have a full business in a box, like totally done for them. They don't think a thing. They just talk to me, the setup guy, and that's it. You've heard Dave. You heard his explanation of just it's a flow. You get a form, you get set up, and it's out to you. And that's what I'm about to share with you. It's everything wrapped up. So all the levels you saw, every single different type of like I'll share it in a bit, because this is sometimes I get a stumble on my words because of what we put in to the $2,000 level as a bonus. But here we go. It's Christmas time, right? Santa, he's here, right? Well, here we go. What I do is I take my setup, I take all of my knowledge, I take all of mom's knowledge, I take all of our techie setup things that you guys may think that's there when it's really not. We said we don't want them to lift a finger, but simply get to the finish line and actually market with us, because the last thing people want to do is get into something and then think they have to do it all. Well, the good thing is, here's ready. $200 level is the same as the 2000 when it comes to the one click. So you're going to see that. But watch this, the $2,000 level. Here we go. You get a fully loaded, never done ever in the entire industry. No one does this. I mean, you can scroll on sponsor ads on Facebook, you can search on YouTube, you can look up anywhere. No one does this. And in fact, my dad told me years ago there was a company that did this, but it cost $10,000. $10,000 for what we offer here. And I said to my dad, because he does the background stuff with auctions, and he hears a lot of the family talk and how we're running the business, and everyone's doing what they're doing, and he just loves hearing the success. And he's like, Rob, but he says, you actually do realize that the $2,000 level, what you're doing here is way, way, way more than I said. I understand, Dad. I understand. But what we're here to have you guys really actually win, not just say win on a Zoom and then, hey, okay, yeah. No, we want you guys to be flexible in how you want to get your bonuses. So whether that be a tablet or a Chromebook, we got you covered. You have the ultimate setup included in both of those. We have where we fully build all your funnels for Facebook, YouTube, solo ad, which is like click traffic and email traffic coming in, or sorry, eyeballs to your website. Mom will cover that. Okay. We have our Craigslist funnel. Like, I fully set your Craigslist up account. All you have to do is open it. That's it. Okay. You saw there 90% of it. I cannot be from your own IP address. So if you live in Miami, Florida, I cannot be in Las Vegas and go over to Miami, Florida. I just can't. That's not how you open up an account. So I do all of that. You get ebooks, you get professional profile picture, you get all these capture pages loaded. You have a $650+ value. And of course, here are some of the amazing rock stars, part of the Chromebook Elite Club, that have gotten this exact bonus. And they are just happier than basically a beaver building a dam. They they truly are some happy people because they got a physical asset. And by the way, my viewpoint is computers are actually assets, because you can use them as a tool to get where you need, right? A lot of people, I know, like Gen Z, or sorry, Gen like old, like baby boomer age, and like my dad. I tell it recently, he said, wow, Robert, he says, because you have three computers in your office, you actually have fully changed lives. This is an asset to you, Rob. And I said, Dad, I told you when I bought my MacBooks, and I know they cost $2,000+ each. I know that this is going to be a win for the whole community. So I said, why not put my knowledge and make these other people rock stars? And so Art here, amazing. I love having Art. He was such a great client, and really, really was a breeze. And Kat, she was so great when she got her Chromebook. She's so nice to me. She's like, "Oh, Robert, hey, okay, I got it." She was so excited. Valerie, she can wave to you guys. We were just talking to Val. She's my fearless cat grandma lady. So she has, I think, how many cats do you have, Valerie? I think 8 or 9 of them. I'm a big time animal lover too. So
Yeah,
she's so awesome. How many do you have?
11.
11. Oh my guys, 11. 11. But she rescues the cats, and she knows how to take care of them really well. She's got a really great family for them. So Valerie's so awesome. But that's why I had to put the cat there, Val, because I'm glad you're here to talk about. But what was your experience when you opened up the Chromebook?
I was really excited, Rob, and I basically just ripped the box apart and took it out, and everything was set up. It was beautiful. I turned it on. I could go anywhere I needed to go for GFF, and I love it. I'm on it right now.
Oh my, you're on it right. Oh, that's
Oh yeah.
amazing. Yeah, so I've worked with Valerie for many years, guys, and one of the things she told me, and I'm glad this bonus came out because a very, very limited in stock type of thing. Like we have to see, or you truly, is this going to be a thing that we, it varies. It varies. I mean, we're talking tablets, we customize you, really is what it's all about. We customize you in this business. So Valerie said, "Hey, Rob, do you have one of those Chromebooks left?" I said, "Well, let me let me check and source one." And so I got one, and I said, "Okay, let me do this for you." And her biggest thing that she used to tell me was, "My computer right now is so freaking slow." And I said, "Ah, okay, we got to get you on something that's actually built for online." So Chromebooks, guys, are so cool, and I'm a big Mac lover. I have Macs galore around me, but I love these Chromebooks. These are so cool. Arnold got his just the other week ago. Paul
It
did
muted
too.
you.
So we have
It's not
Kelly, if you
muted.
could just keep it muted, please. Thank you so much. All right. So we have Darvell. Darvell again making sales, and he actually got a Chromebook from me. He loves his Chromebook, Mary Beth, by the way. He got his. Yeah, he's so ecstatic. This is Mary Beth's guy on the left there, Darvell. Such a nice guy. And so he was like ecstatic about it. So we got Charles. He actually here's Darvell again. He posted in our Facebook group. We have here Charles, awesome man right there. And Dave. Dave is gonna get his Chromebook shipped out here soon. Pretty cool stuff. And Wyman, he can wave to you guys. He's on the Zoom. Greg, well, one more thing. A couple things, honestly, with bonuses, because we have that really incredible bonus, right? No one does it. You get a laptop or tablet right to your house, fully set up, ready to go, and mark it Get Fearless as an asset, right? But we have these really cool base bonuses. And what we said to ourselves is, yes, these are bonuses that are we are adding on, we're building into what you get as base bonuses, even at the $200 level. But we said to ourselves, we're like, okay, but these are bonuses that we know that it took time and effort, right, from the coding standpoint to make it where all of this is happening for you. And so that was really time was the exchange, not necessarily the monetary value, but it was more of the time and the coding and the effort. So we really put a lot of bonuses in here. We have the effortless one-click funnel. You guys will see, of course, when you join tonight. And we have the Telegram. You guys get to join our Telegram chat with the company owners, mother and my mom and I. Of course, we also have free traffic bonuses depending on, again, how you want to customize your business. There's a lot of people, by the way, that don't necessarily want a Chromebook. And I'm going to state this on the Zoom. They don't necessarily need a Chromebook. They have a tablet, they have an iPad, they have all that. What they can, however, do is have a customization about where they want to go. So at the $2,000 level, they're like, okay, but Robert, I really want you said you have a setup, right? You actually have a setup. Oh, like a full setup, not where it's like one click and here I go, but an actual like fully build out, bridge pages, you name it, images, you galore, right? The white glove service? Well, yes, that's correct. You want to get back with the person that invited you because they're going to tell you all about what they can package together, and that's how it's going to work. So we also have, again, part of the bonus, the traffic and stuff. This is leads right to your one-click funnel. See that right there? That's the leads that will come right directly to that link, okay? And we know how to send it and where to send it and traffic and get you guys onto the actual funnel. So we're going to make it happen, and we are going to, let me go get one of these Chromebooks. I want to show you guys one of these beautiful machines. Okay, so I got one parked away for Dave. I got one left right here. So you guys can see my screen okay? I think you guys can. Valerie can. Yeah, I always cue Valerie's so good about it. She's like, "Yep, Rob." Um, but here's a Chromebook. Okay, so hopefully they're kind of my There it is. There's the Chromebook. All right. And so these guys are fully loaded. Like I said, you saw the entire setup. Um, Sharon Curtis. Yeah, that would be perfect for you, my friend, is a beautifully new machine for you, because these are honestly the way I like. So you guys learned I'm a Mac guy, right? I that's all I use. I have iPhone, Mac. If you ever watch a kid that can't go by a candy store, I'm sure you've had kids that can't, Valerie. You know what I mean? Grandkids. That is me when I walk by an Apple store. Everyone makes fun of it, and you guys can pick on me about it. I don't care. But that's how I am when it comes to technology and usage of it and how I can leverage myself. So when I walk by an Apple store, one of my good friends, he says, Rob, you're picking on me about this, but I'm going to pick on you. You can't even walk by those stores without going in. I said, yeah, I don't buy anything. It's just that I like to walk in. So this is where we have the question and we have the sign up party time because who is going to be a lucky one to get my last laptop in inventory tonight? Because I'm able to fully get you on board, set you up. Mom has gotten on camera, and mom, you
Okay, I'm
can.
back. Whew. This is like a marathon
Sweet.
back and forth today. I
Yeah.
apologize. Hey, it's the beautiful part about having a home-based business and having a granddaughter. I saw Bob Steps' question. Did he get that answered okay? In the chat. I've been trying to keep an eye on the chat. So he says, I'm at the 2000 level. Sign up. I can't read it from my end for some reason. Did you guys answer that already? Or no? Do you guys see what I'm
So
talking
let
about?
me read it and let me see if I that way I can see if I'm doing this correct. But
Okay.
so let's go. You're at the 2000 level, right? And a sign up at $500. Okay, so
You
you are
later
oh, so
upgrades
you're
to
at
the 1000. Oh, you would get that money,
yeah.
Bob. You actually, there's a lot of roll-up possibilities. So like, for example, a lot of my members are just at the 500 or 200. So I send out an email. So I literally just say, all right, so we're going to have a supreme level mastery tomorrow night, which is my top secret strategies we can't discuss on this open Zoom, and I'm still live on my YouTube channel, for example. So the link to join, Sharon, would actually be in the email that you got from your invitee, the person that brought you here. So I believe it was Carla. So I run a lot of traffic for Carla. So but yeah, you want to go to the join link in her email to get started. So tomorrow night, so for example, if someone comes in at the 200 or 500 and they want to sit in on obviously learn my top secrets and especially YouTube strategies, excuse me, you will upgrade. So you would pay your referring member the difference. So they would just be $500. So anyone on here that's at the 500, you just would go into your back office and upgrade. I can show everybody how that works if you want. Jumped on late. Feel like I'm like part of the party, but not in the party, if that makes sense. So I'm going from grandma to businesswoman right now. So let me just go ahead and show everybody, Rob, I'm going to share my screen right here. So you would go right here if you're at the 500 level. So if you have the Craigslist autoresponder, obviously that package, the 500 level, it's all here on in the back office, mastery training, and you want the YouTube, you would just click one of these links, and it would show in your back office that you have to upgrade. And then your referring member would get the notification. They would log in and then confirm you at the 1000, and then you'd be able to attend tomorrow night's Zoom. Now, where that information is going to be, everybody needs to see this tonight. Right here, I can't show it, but if you go to can everybody see this? The monthly mastermind, this link is not anywhere on anywhere except for in the back office. So if you are a member and you're going to attend tomorrow night, you have to click this link in order to see the link to get onto the training, okay? So unless you're in one of the private chats with me. So, and if you do miss any of the training, the beautiful part about Get Fearless Freedom is it has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of video training back here. I have something called the Video Vault. So if you're at the 2000 level and you want to sit in on any of the the trainings we've had in the past. You can see it just keeps going on and on and on. And we have those also in the mastermind section back here. And you'll see, like last year, every time we'd meet up once a month. Now, of course, we're doing the 90-day blitz, so we've been doing a lot more Zooms. But you will see ever since August of 2023, which a lot of people on here have been with me that long, with Rob and I, but that's when we started putting these recordings back there. So if you ever are wanting to sit in on the top secrets, you would go back there. So, but the live training is tomorrow night. So at the 1000 level. Does that make sense? And that made sense to you, Sharon? Sharon, there's two, yeah, there's Sharon, okay. Mary Beth and Sharon, we're gonna have to, so this is the rule. So whoever you saw GFF first, whoever you saw GFF about first is the person that gets the sale. So I don't believe in sponsor shopping here in this community because it gets way too hectic for me and it gets really, really overwhelming for me. So please, whoever you saw Get Fearless Freedom from first is the person that you join with, okay? I just want to totally be, that's how we keep the honesty here. That's how I keep my integrity. I've had this for 6 years. I just want everybody to know that, okay? And Sharon has told me, I think it's the same Sharon. I'm not sure, but you know, like I said, if you got that first email, you get that back to the email and you get that link from the person that you saw from it at the first exposure, I guess is the word, good word. But did that answer your question, Bob? I wanted to make sure. And if you guys ever want to talk to me privately, you can dial the 800 number on my YouTube. I'm not going to give out my cell phone because I'm still live on my YouTube channel, but you can call the 800 number.
You covered it.
Pardon?
You covered it.
I covered it?
On the roll up.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's a good, I mean, the way I used to be in pass ups and roll ups and all that kind of jazz in the past, you know, I was in one that had a $22,000 level. I've sold products all the way up to 50,000, but here it's only goes up to 2,000. So the way it works is, you know, and we had a 500 in the beginning, then we had 1,000, and then last September I launched a 2,000. Fernand loved it. So it's like, let's keep going, right? But I'm like, no, let's just keep it at the 2,000. I'm not going to go all the way up to 20,000 in digital products. I really believe in the value. You know, I want people, and that's why we added the laptops and all the bonuses that Rob covered tonight. And he does a great job, doesn't he? Everybody give him a round of applause because honestly, my son,
Thank you.
he has come a long, long way. And it's very, very, the way I look at it, you know, I never really even wanted to get on the phone call, let alone get on a Zoom with a bunch of people. He started working with me. And I think it's just because he was raised listening to me, doing presentations and things like that. It's like embedded, you know, into his mind. So, you know, the more that you do something, this is what I've told people, the more that you do something over and over and over again, you're going to get results, you know, and practice makes perfect. So he's also a drummer. And he's also going to be going to acting school, which I think is pretty cool. I'm very excited. I'm very proud for Rob. It's his
Yep,
passion.
I'll be getting into like Netflix series, movies and stuff like that. And
Yep. We'll get
a
his
lot of
autograph
different,
now. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, I mean,
Yep.
it's something that been a absolute firing passion that I have, but
Hmm.
basically to me to me with a lot of that, like I put it throughout my presentations, but you know what, talking in front of people, I've told mom this, but if you were to every single one of you invite 3 people and we had a Zoom count, or like, you know, because we have a lot of people can't always attend, right? So we
Oh,
get
that's
we get a
right.
lot of people replays, right? But
Hmm.
like I said, when it's live view counts and stuff, the higher I get, the higher is the better. So if you like it now, get more people on, I'll even get better because I actually get better at more people.
Yeah, and that was
Um,
the opposite for me because when I see
yeah,
a Zoom, like I started out with just 2 people on my Zoom in
yeah.
2019, and then I've taught thousands of people since that. But you know, and Mary Beth and Valerie have been with me the longest on, and Anne. But you know, and then we got Fernand's been on here for. I mean, like everybody Literally,
much.
yeah, pretty much everybody just knows the evolution, and it can be the same for you. So I tell people, and I'm going to be teaching everybody tomorrow night a strategy where you don't even have to do a video on YouTube in order to get exposure. And I'm getting opt-ins and leads with it. I put it in the back office so that if people can't see it live, I have the training back there. So if you can't make tomorrow night live, I totally understand. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern for the supreme level and up. Okay, so the the $1,000 level and up. And then we're going to also have the elite training where Rob's going to go over the chat GPT. We already have trainings back there with the recordings of what he's done. And I'm telling you right now, it's really increased my business. It's amazing how much money that has made me. I'm forever grateful for Rob training and teaching me how to do that. So we all work together. So yes, it's sign up time. If anyone has any questions for me, I'm going to show you what that looks like real quickly. I'm going to share the screen. This is, whoopsie, I almost lost everybody. Here's one, right? These are all the emails that everybody, that I'm on, all these lists, right? So let's just say, and I'm not going to, show anyone here. This is just all general knowledge, by the way. So let's say this is how you got here tonight, right? This is where you register. So you get back to the person that invited you here tonight, and then you go to their email. Again, the person that you heard about GFF from first, please. I don't want anyone getting mad at me. This is my rule. This is how we keep everything, straight here, okay? And then you go here, you click join here, and this is where you join, okay? And then you'd pick the package. So there's two payments. Understand something. This is peer-to-peer, member-to-member, just like Rob said. Sometimes people were multitasking, but I get this question a lot. How do you make payment? Well, you make the $47 admin fee, and then you make the payment to your sponsor here tonight. So 200, 500, 1,000, or 2,000, you get paid at whatever level you join at. Okay? So that's
Yep.
very simple. And like Rob said, if you do want, I just got Arnold a laptop, so he joined me at the 2000, for example. And so rinse and repeat. So I just want people to
Yeah, it
understand
was
that.
fun working with Arnold. I
Yeah, he's
really
great.
love working with that guy. He's a very
Known
nice
him
guy.
since like 2014, I believe. I looked
Amazing.
at our Facebook Messenger chat.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and I want to emphasize something here tonight. I was actually promoting another company, and I'm not going to name names, but this was a little while ago. And I was building their list, and I was building their list. Well, guess what? They just sent out an email the other day about another whole program to that whole list that I had emailed and I had built. Now, listen, that is crazy to me. I don't know about you guys and gals, but that's just would tick me right off, right? So you don't ever have to worry about that. I never see your leads. You are literally marketing GFF. If you want to use this system for other things, go for it. In fact, I have tons of customers. I have more customers than I do have resellers. Let that sink in. I have more customers than I do with resellers. Okay. That's why it's compliant. So I just want people to understand something. If you are going to use it for something else, please do not come to the Zooms talking about that. We're, again, a general marketing company, and I don't want anybody to get upset. I've kind of made myself clear on that. I just want to make sure if you come on, you have another business opportunity, and you want me to help you with that, you can come on and listen to my general training, but we won't talk about specific companies, okay? So was that a mouthful? But I had to get that in really fast tonight. Okay. But
Sure.
it's just the experiences I've had in the past decade, you know? So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll end the live stream.